Our painting is at a very exciting point. Our hippo is painted and drying, and we are going to work on this heart balloon, and we're gonna finish off this painting today in this video. Thanks for sticking with me, and let's get going. Okay, so I was gonna move up to the heart, but I decided to put in all of his little whisker freckles because I want to. So I'm going to. That's what we're doing here. And I'm using the darkest brown. I thought I might use the gray or the dark blue, but I think the warmth of his little like face color is just giving brown. So I think that's what we're gonna end up with here. And we're just stippling him in just the lightest touch with your brush. The lightest touch around here. And you can make the sound effect if you want to. If you don't tell me. Don't say that you don't want to. All right. We're very focused, guys, so I'm being a little bit quiet because I'm focused. Focused on this. Oh, and maybe I'll zoom in for you guys so you guys can see. I haven't had to reload my brush at all while I'm stippling. Oh, if you notice, he also has a lot of these cute little tiny whiskers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, honey. Okay. All right. Okay, and they're a little bit more like bigger on his lower lip. I guess that's his face, not his lip. See, that didn't take so long. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of that dark gray color, and I'm going to stipple some of that in because that's what I'm seeing. All right, in order for him not to become a like 7-part video, I think we are going to move on to the heart. And then afterwards we will give him his little whiskers after we finish the water. You're like, oh, the water's not finished either? Nope, it's not, folks. It is not. Sarah, why do you keep saying you're moving on and then you do more? I don't know. All right. Okay, guys. Yay! We are going to paint our heart. Finally. Now, I think that one of the funniest things in the last video of the capybara was the, I don't know if the right term is juxtaposition of the capybara and the like bright, and well, I have it right here. I'll show you. My last video, if you have not seen it, is this capybara with his balloons. And one of the funniest things is that he is just all these like natural kind of colors and then this very bright balloon situation. So I think that I'm going to make the hippo's balloon also bright and hilarious like this, I think. Whoa. But the shine will have to be different because the hippo clearly has sun hitting him at a certain way. So, all right. So we're going to put the base color of the heart. Now I can take off, I'm going to take off the hippo so that you guys can, so we can zoom in and really just get to business here. Whoops, wrong way. All right, we're going to get to business. Do we want, I feel like he should have a pink heart because he's got pink like in his nostrils and stuff, and it would go, but would it be kind of funnier or more whimsical for it to be red? I think we will ask the husband's opinion really quick. Husband, should he have a pink, like a bright pink heart, one of the hearts, or a red? Can you see him from where you are? What do you think? Pink? Pink. All right, we're going pink, you guys. We're doing it. We're going pink. All right. I think it's going to be this pink right here, which happens to be perfectly on camera. How did that even happen? I'm activating it with water. And I'm going to take this 14 round brush and I'm going to mop in the pink here so that it doesn't dry. I'm going to move that over so my arm can get in here. Mopping in the pink so that we don't have, I want a very smooth balloon. So we're going to try to, I already went outside the lines. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is just the first coat. All right. This is just the first coat. I hate when it has bubbles. I'm going to drag this pigment down to the base right here. And I'm going to put a little bit more pigment around this side because that is, oh, let me put this back over here because that is where I went outside the line. Okay. Now, oh, I shouldn't have touched that, but I did. That's okay. All right, I am going to put some more over here while it's still wet. Scrub it up a little so that there's no like drying lines. All right. I'm actually going to grab some of this pigment and pull it like that to take some of that pigment off right there. Because I'm not going to make as obnoxious of a shine mark on this balloon as I did on the other ones, I don't think. I think it's going to be more like that. Oh, I've got to do the little bottom part. You know, the little bottom part of the balloon that's gathered where you put the air in. All right. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. And then we'll probably glaze over. You guys, I'm gonna zoom out right now because, I mean, do you want to talk about it? I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I'm delighted. All right, we're gonna let that dry and we'll see you back in a minute. Okay, our hippo is finished and we are going to move on to the heart. Now I looked for a reference photo for how I wanted this heart balloon to be, and I didn't give up until I found what I think is the perfect one. And the reason why this reference photo is the best one, or the perfect one, is because if you see the light source is hitting it the same way that the light source is hitting the hippo, which, you know, makes it very realistic that the balloon is next to the hippo. So we are going to follow this light source pattern on this reference balloon the very best that we can. Okay, that's the challenge. So I went in and so you don't have to, if you have this watercolor set here. I went in and swatched out a couple of the different pinks just to find out, like, how am I going to create what is there? So I'm going to put a little dab here on this and show you what I have come up with. So this dark pink that's off to the left, the shadow area, is this third pan right here. And it is one of the metallics, so that's exciting. So see that? That matches that dark color, I think, pretty darn well. Then the very bottom of the reference balloon is like a bright pink, like the base of it. So this neon color right here, I think we're gonna blend in the neon color for that little area at the bottom. See that? Boom! Then the very lightest color, and I realize I already have pink on here, so it's not going to be able to be exact, but you know, we're gonna go for it. And then the light color is going to be, nobody's going to be shocked, my favorite pink right here. Sarah's favorite pink should be the color name of this pan. That's going to be this pink right here. Yes. Then, with a little unexpected twist, if you see the hippo has sun on him, and it sort of feels like a sunset-y type sun. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pick up a little bit of this glittery yellow. Put it right there. This glittery yellow, and I'm going to put that just underneath where I'm going to put the white shines, so that it sort of is on the outside of the white shines. so that you're getting the idea that that light isn't just pure white, that it is coming from sort of a sunset, okay? And then for the white shines, we're going to use Posca pen because Posca pen is superior when it comes to adding white over color when you're watercoloring. And I understand that Posca is not watercolor, but it's what I do. So I figure I should let you know what I do. Okay, so this is, and so we'll use this, and obviously we're gonna do it together. So if you don't have a Posca pen, you can use the white in the pan here. It just won't be as like brilliant brilliant white. It will be more transparent, but it will work. It'll just be more transparent, okay? Your balloon will still be cute. Just saying. Okay. It's always like nervous when you have one area of your painting finished and you like it and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up part of it because then the whole thing is ruined. But it's not, again, it's not that deep. We're not gonna play that game. We're not playing that game. All right, I'm gonna zoom in because I showed you guys the colors. I always zoom out. Like when I'm trying to zoom in, I zoom out. When I'm trying to zoom out, I zoom in. I always think, oh yeah, I'm gonna know. Oh, I gotta turn this on. I gotta turn my little mover on. There we go. Mover and shaker. Oh look, and the hippo's like peeking up. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Sarah, what brush are you gonna use? I'm gonna use the number 7 Grabby. This guy. Number 7 Grabby. Okay. Because I can be precise with this tip, and it's bigger than my number 3, so I can cover the area without, you know, this part drying by the time I get to this part, kind of thing. Okay. We're gonna hold our breath, you guys. It's not that deep, Sarah. It's not that deep. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do first is this light, the light pink area over here first. And then I'm going to bring in the dark. Is that always how you have to do it? No, because we don't have rules. Okay, so we're going into our favorite pink. And I activated these colors. I dropped water in them, so they are activated. And I'm going to dab it here so that you guys can see. And I'm going to just follow this the best I can. I realize right now that I'm going to need to move this swatch because I don't want to get my hand in it and then drag it. I'm going to move it up a little bit because we do not want problems here, folks. Okay, so this whole area is going to be this light, sort of sparkly pink. And up here, and yes, I know this is already dark. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. And we're just washing in this pink. Am I a little bit, am I feeling nerves? A little. It's okay. It's okay to feel like it's a really big deal when it's not. That's what it feels like. Okay. So this area here is like this, and it kind of comes down here and over, and I'm just gonna fill this. Oh golly, oh golly, oh golly, oh golly, oh golly. As she tells everybody, it's not that serious. Oh golly, oh golly, oh golly. Okay. All right, so this is now, we've got a lot of water going on in here, so I'm hoping this is going to settle very evenly. Okay, now I'm going to go into my bright neon pink, and you guys are gonna gasp, but it's gonna be all right. It is, I promise, it will be okay. And this sort of comes up like this, like that. No gasping. Now we've met it with that light pink. I'm gonna go back into my light pink right here, and I'm gonna blend it a little bit. We're dabbing, so we're using a little bit of the Hippo Maker in the balloon. A little bit of Hippo Maker in the balloon. And then we're gonna go over with this darker on this side here, because that is the shadow. Right there. And it's okay that that is bleeding into the other right here. That is okay, folks. Okay. And I'm just following this. It's important to have your paints activated. All of them have water activation before you get to this stage so that you can just grab, because everything is trying to dry while you're doing this. Everything's trying to dry while you're doing this. Okay, so this one goes sort of in like this. I'm going to pull this bright color down into the little holder there. And I'm actually going to feed that bright color into the shadow area, because that's okay. If I move my, there, if I move that, you guys can see that a little bit better. Okay. That dark area over here. All right, there's a lot of water, maybe more water than I like. So I'm going to pick up some of that water. Like this, where those two were combining when I wasn't really like happy about them combining. And I'm going to drag it. I'm just dragging the water off right there. And then I'm going to replace it with some of that pigment that's not so wet. And I do that by dabbing it first so that it's not so wet. That's better. That's better. All right. So nobody cares that, I mean, somebody might care, but nobody should care that these two colors are blending together, because it's part of the balloon. No big deal. I'm doing the Hippo Maker tap, tap, tap right now, allowing it to sort of blend. Now, if you look, we have this area up here of the balloon that is that dark color. So I'm going to go in with that, because that upper part seems sort of fairly dry. And I'm going to, a little bit scarily, is that a word? It is. Now it is a word. All right, a little bit. We're gonna go like this, because this is our shadow of our balloon. Like this. And then I'm going to soften this transition right here. little soften of this transition right there. Using the Hippo Maker right here a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's happening. Okay, I'm not loving how curved that is, so I think I'm just gonna straighten that out a little bit. Yeah, I just didn't, it seemed extra curved. Okay, now I'm seeing some like unwanted brush strokes right here, but that's okay. So if I move my light, you guys can see what is still wet. The base of that balloon where that pink is still wet. Yeah. All right. This middle section here in the reference photo seems to have picked up a little bit of orange, but I am not, I don't know. I don't think I want to care about that. I don't think I want to care. I could try to care, but I don't think I want to care. All right. So here's where someone that was a little bit more in control of themselves might let this dry. But I'm like, let's paint it more. Okay, I think we're gonna let it dry. I think we're gonna let it dry. Does that seem harsh, you guys? Does that seem... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit more of my favorite color because I can't just let things be, you guys. I can't. I want to be able to. Sometimes you want things in life and it doesn't mean that that's what it is. Okay. I didn't like those sort of brushy strokes here, so I'm causing problems. That's what's happening because I didn't like the sort of brushy strokes. So I'm possibly intentionally causing problems here. That's a lot of water, Sarah. It is, I know. I'm aware. What happens if you're working with too much water is that you're going to get dry, dry like pool lines. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into this bright color. I'm going to pick up this because it was like too much water for me. I'm going to blend it in, blending it out. Blend it in, blend it out, blend it in, blend it out. I'm just asking it to sort of talk to the lighter color here. I just sounded very artsy just now. I'm inviting it to talk. That's very artsy. Okay. Okay, everybody. All right. Now this color over here, that dark color, let's just let this dry and see what we're working with. It's a little bit, it's a little bit too red where I feel like it wants to be purple. Now that I'm looking at it, the reference photo is a little bit like it wants to be purple. Ooh, that's nervous. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll be right back. Okay, you guys, forget it. We're not gonna let it dry. I think we found it. I don't know, it might be too bright, but we're just doing, you guys, sometimes you just have to go. I think it might be this color. Is it this color? Let's try. Let's just go while this is wet so that it can blend. I was gonna let it dry. Maybe you let yours dry and that's okay too. Okay, I'm gonna do a little dab. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. It's okay. I think it is. And while this is still wet, it is gonna maybe blend. Don't yell at me. If you're yelling at me right now, like, you need to find other things that are important to you. Don't yell at me. Oh. I mean, you can yell at me if you want. But I'm already feeling like this was the right call. Oh, I am. I'm feeling that way. It's the right call, and there's a little bit too much water. So we're gonna get in there with less water here. Fill that in. I mean, we've already established long ago that I don't do things in any kind of typical way as far as watercolors go. So we have to draw this dark in here also. And look, that is still wet up there, so it's gonna maybe do a little bit of cute blending. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm happy, you guys. It looks better. It looks better. This is a little harsh right here. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to do the hippo maker right there. What I'm going to do is pop into that, my favorite pink, and then do a little bit of the hippo maker to make this not so harsh, because that shadow is making the balloon not round, and we need the balloon to be round. So I'm taking that pink color and we're just dabbing. Now, is this the texture of this balloon? Is the hippo maker gonna be the right texture? Maybe not, but I'm just wanting the blend a little bit, so. Ooh, I almost just dipped into something crazy. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. I feel like the hippo maker technique, also, if you did not watch the previous part, you don't know what I'm talking about, and you need to go watch that part. Okay, guys, should we just let this dry and then deal with what we've done? The answer is yes, we should. Because what we know, this is what we know, is that we need to stop touching it. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to let it dry. Now we really are. I promise we're really going to let it dry. Okay, guys, you may be able to see, as I move the light, you may be able to see that we've run into a problem. And I think it's important for me to address and fix the problem on camera, so that if you hit the same problem using the same colors that I did, that we can fix it together. So first, see this light piece right here? That is my favorite pink that I went to dab in and blend after the fact. And because it's another layer of that metallic, it's catching more light than the rest. So now we've got this this crazy situation here. Also, what I have discovered, and I feel like I knew it, but I just ignored myself. If you're using metallics, and this is important most specifically if you're using the same palette that I'm using. If you use metallics on the same surface that you use non-metallics, they're not going to have one fluid object. Because as I move this, you can see that the metallics are catching the light and then the non-metallics aren't. And that is just a disaster. That does not look like we want it to look. So I used a hairdryer to make sure that this is all very dry. And so we have a choice. I can either glaze over the top of the whole thing with all non-metallics, or I can glaze over the whole top with metallics to unify it and make it look like one object. And I kind of was not sure like which I was going to choose. And I think what I'm going to do is non-metallics. I'm going to go with non-metallics, and I'm sure that you guys are shocked because I love my metallics. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glaze over the top with the original pink, which is non-metallic here in the lighter area, and this deeper sort of plummy purple for the dark area, and this neon pink for this bottom area. And if everything's wet, we should come out with a unified structure. So I think just for the sake of things, I think I'm going to swatch those three colors out, and I'll do that with you right here. So we're going to make the light part. We're going to glaze over the light part with this pink here, okay, over the metallic. We're going to glaze over the shadow dark part with this pink. Oh, why is that looking the same color? Hold on. See, it's important to swatch. Okay, that's good. And then that light part in the bottom, that bottom part, we're going to go with this bright pink like that. Okay? That is the plan. Now that this is dry, that is the plan. Okay? All right. See, it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, but even though it's watercolor, and everybody's like, oh, once you mess up watercolor, you can't change it, I say humbug, or that's not the right word. I don't know. I say no. That's not right. Okay. We can hold our breath again, though. That's okay. It's okay, because we finished our hippo, and we're like, by golly, I'm going to make this thing work. All right. So I don't want too much water. I don't want too much water. I'm going to say that again. I don't want too much water. But I want enough water. Okay, you guys got that? Not too much, but enough is the plan here. Okay. And we're gonna glaze over this. We're glazing over it. Grab some more, glazing over it. I need to put some water. I believe that everything happens the way it's supposed to, and we are learning not to blend metallics and regular paint. That's what we are learning. Okay, so this is glazed over with this. Glazed over just sounds like hilarious to me. Okay, that's glazed over. I'm gonna dip a little bit into this bright pink, even though that was already not metallic. I'm just kind of doing this so that they can meet. Too much water, too much water. So that they can meet here and be friends. They're gonna meet and be friends. And then we're going into this plummy color over here. I think I'm feeling confident that this is the right choice to go non-metallic. I'm feeling that that is what we should have done. And if you decided with your painting that you wanted to glaze it with all metallics, then that's fine. Nobody is saying anything bad about that choice. Okay, so I'm going to run this up into this pink here. Run that into the pink there. And I'm going to take this purple and do this right here. Kind of do a little blendy. So now the shine of our balloon is going to depend on our highlights that we're going to do. Not on. Okay. Okay. This is too much water, you guys. I'm going to pick it up. Because I don't want it to dry as a pool and have a like a pool border here. So I'm picking up. Okay, I'm not going to talk for a second so I can focus. Okay. I'm scared that this glaze bit over here is going to dry in a strange pattern. So I'm gonna add more paint because I'm feeling that I can feel it drying in a strange pattern. Okay, I'm gonna move this light so you can see. All right, we're gonna dry it. I'm gonna use a hairdryer and we're gonna dry it and then we're just gonna add those shines in it. It's gonna be what it is, okay? Okay. Okay, this is almost dry and I'm gonna move the light so you can see that unfortunately a little bit of the metallic is like shining through in this area, and that is okay because it's a shiny balloon. I also, while it was drying, I dropped in a little bit of, oh, I'm not showing you, a little bit of the gold. And I think I used this one right here because I had the idea to do a backdrop behind my white shines, but I think I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so I can move this palette aside because now we're just going to drop in the shines. The balloon is more sort of muddier texture than, of course, I wanted. And that happened because I just kept touching it more and more. And that is sort of a fault of my painting style. So I just put a dab of white Posca paint from the Posca pen on this here. And I wet my number 3 grabby. And I'm drying it off. I'm drying off my grabby because I'm going to use this white paint less like watercolor and more like just paint. So I'm going to take this full strength and I'm going to go over where I put that gold shine because I don't want it. And I am going to do that. That is the first of the shines. And I think I'm going to take it a little bit bigger and follow the curvature of the balloon a little bit as the shine would. And then there's a little shine there. Look, you guys, I got it on my hand. Disaster. I was trying to get it in the shot, but instead I'm going to move it up so I don't put it in my hand, on my hand at all. Okay. All right. So now we need this stripe right here on the side. So I'm going to follow the line of the balloon and put that in there. Okay. Woo! It's nervous. It's nervous. And you want these shines to have very clean, distinct edges because that is how a shine on a shiny balloon would be. I know in the reference photo they're less distinct. They're a little bit like blurry, but yeah. Okay, just out of habit, I just put my paintbrush in the water. You don't have to do that when you're painting with the Posca pen white. Can you guys tell I'm a little bit nervous? Okay, now I'm just going to put right on the edge there of the balloon. And there's one coming up like that. And there's one coming up like that. Oh my gosh, is this nervous or what? Okay, you just have to trust. One coming up like that. Okay, get back into the paint here. We've got a big shine, biggish shine right here. That sort of goes down in the shape of the balloon. Whee! It has a little bit more body to this shine, so I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, it's so nervous. Putting these shines on the balloons you're like why am I doing this? It's going to ruin it, but then it always doesn't ruin it. It always makes it look like a shiny balloon, and it's gonna be okay. All right, we do need the little shine on the back part. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more white in those shines that are up on top there. I'm going to just decide for myself to put one down here because I feel like it would have that. And all right, now our little back shines here. I can't talk when that's happening because I'm holding my breath. Holding my breath to make this sky shiny. Okay, we have a little bit of a bigger there. Oh. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Woo. I am going to do a white right here. Right on the border of the balloon. All the way down here. I might take that all the way like to the edge of the balloon. I don't know about that. So I'm gonna get a little bit of water on my, you guys, I am putting my hand in this white no matter where I put it. Okay. I put some water in this, so I'm blending it out so it's more pink and less white here. Okay, I maybe shouldn't have done that one. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now I want to do a little bit of a shine. My Posca paint is drying. I want to do a little bit of a shine in here. In the gathered part there. And I could do, I'm wondering if I should make this one. Should I make this one less teardrop shape or no? I don't know. All right, I've got to stand back and look. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's cute. It's cute, but I think I'm gonna make this one bigger. I gotta add some paint over here to my dollop. Careful not to splatter your painting with that Posca. Okay. I am going to make it less teardrop and more what feels like what this balloon would have. Yeah. Yep, I like that better. I like that better. Yeah. Oh, I like that better. Okay. I had a friend once tell me that I need to know when to stop, because if not, then I'm gilding the lily. And I thought that was a really cute saying. Okay. Now that we have our balloon shine, I kind of feel like we should do a bit of a shine right here, but I'm nervous to do that because it doesn't look bad right now. So maybe we just, stop while we're ahead kind of thing. But now we need to paint the string that goes into his mouth. And I think I want to make that string like a light gray. How we're going to get that to go over the part of his mouth is I'm going to paint it with the Posca pen, or with the Posca pen paint first, and then I'm going to add the color. Or should I just add the color to the Posca paint? I think I'll do that. And I think I'm going to go with, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it with the paint first. Indecisive, you guys. But you wanted real time. You wanted reality. This is reality. Okay. Do you guys see how I just didn't even care and I just went right in with that? Who is proud of me for that? Who is proud of me for not being nervous and just going for it with my... Okay. I'm proud of me. If no one else is proud of me, I am proud of me for just not freaking out and just doing it. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. He is so excited to bring this balloon to his Valentine. So what I'm doing is I am just... Oh, I picked up some of that pink paint. So it looks like our ribbon might end up being pink, because the Posca picked up a little bit of pink here. All right, that's okay. I'm good with that. Okay, so the ribbon is there. He is holding it. Oh my gosh, you guys, how freaking cute is this guy? All right, and I am happy with the balloon. I'm not 100% sure
that I want this to be pink, so I'm going over it again with Posca white. So we can decide the color of our ribbon.
Maybe it will stay white. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but he's holding it. Oh my goodness. Maybe it does need to have like a pink in it. Oh, maybe I can use the metallic pink, my favorite pink, because I couldn't use it before. Boom, you think? You guys, are you with me? Does that seem good to like highlight that thing with the pink? I think that's what we're gonna do, so hopefully you approve. Oh yeah. Yes, friends. Yes, friends. Yes.
I have to hold my breath.
Oh my gosh. Okay, honey. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of the sparkly, the darker, this one right here. Never dipped into that one before, but we just did. Because I'm going to use that to make a shadow on the ribbon. Oh my gosh, that color is so beautiful. Yikes.
I'm going to make a shadow on the ribbon a little bit here. So I'm just dragging it down one side of the ribbon. For a shadow. Because everything else is in the sun. So we're just dragging it down to give it dimension. If everything has a shadow, everything has to have a shadow.
Yeah. Yo. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think we're finished.
Oh my gosh, could we be finished for real? As she like keeps painting.
Oh my gosh, I think we're finished. I think we're finished. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom, go over. There's my phone. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is intense. This is intense. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more so we can get the whole thing in. There it is. Oh my gosh. We got Posca paint on my desk, but I can just scrape it off. All right, I'm gonna get this little dab of Posca paint out of my area. Look at how cute my water is. That's cute water. Okay, let's take off our, so we can see the water and we can see our paints. Look at how cute this is. I like it. Sometimes I think the paintings are cutest with the watercolor setup. Like let's get everybody for a curtain call here. Okay, Posca, you got to be in the curtain call. We'll put you right there. All these paint brushes. Curtain call. Oh my goodness. Little water. Here's our curtain call. Oh my goodness, is he adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay, he did turn out super cute. I need to sign him, so I just use this really fine, I'm not super sure where I should sign him. Should I sign him right here or low or... Yeah, I think I'm going to sign him low, like over here. Yeah, I'm going to sign him low. This pen wanted to mess up a little bit, but there it is. Signature in. Oh my gosh, so cute. You guys, this is like the finale of what was supposed to be a super quick painting, but turned into a not quick painting. Okay, we're gonna get Posca out of the way. Move this. Move all of these over. I'm going to take off the tape. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, drum roll. Okay. Now remember, when you're taking off the tape, pull away from your painting so that you don't rip into your painting. Oh my gosh, look at that clean line. Boom. You guys, oh my gosh. I am loving this. Loving. Pulling away. Oh my gosh, that clean line of the side of the hippo. All right, the top one is out of frame, but I'm gonna pull it away from the painting. It's off. Oh my gosh. This is exciting. I don't know if there's been an unveiling quite as like meaningful as this, because it was such a long painting and so started as like such a not long painting. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, you guys. Here he is. Look at him. You guys, look at him. He's just bringing his balloon. He's bringing his balloon to his Valentine. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love him. I love you. I love you, Valentine. That is pretty rewarding and fun. Look at him. Signature at the bottom. There he is. He is a Valentine Hippo. Yay! Guys, we are finished. Here is our Valentine Hippo, and he is so proud of his balloon. And I am thrilled that you stayed this long and painted this adorable hippo with me. Let's go through the supplies that I used one more time. This is the watercolor set that we used, and just so happens that I have the box how it comes in because I got another backup. So if you want to order this set, it will come like this in this box, and it comes with these little brushes that you put water in here and use. I have not ever used these, not because I don't think that they're good, it's just I never have, and so I am a little bit averse to change. So these come with it if you want to try to use those. But as always, we used our set of grabbies here. Throughout this painting, I know that we used the 7, the 3, the 1. We did use this number 14 round to mop the bigger colors on. And we also used this number 16 from this set that I got a while back and haven't used many brushes from. But we used this because it was the biggest brush that I have to wash in the background. So all of the supplies that I used. Oh, and of course, honorable mention, the Posca pen for the white. As always, I will put my affiliate links for these items down in the description if you want to get your hands on some of these fun products. And yeah, if you guys made it this far and painted with me or just hung out while I painted and you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing so that we can paint together again very soon. See you next time.